If you were paying attention to Nyckoles Harbor's RPM on Wednesday, you saw those percentages just jump all over the place from the beginning of the day all the way up to his actual commitment. I'm sure there's some people out there that are curious, why was that the case? Well, as I explained at the beginning of the week, there's an algorithm, there's all these different numbers that are factored into it. But on top of it, kind of just to dumb it down, as I explained, it's kind of like a forecast getting ready for rain. The closer and closer you get to that exact date and that exact time, those percentages will fluctuate. And as we saw on Wednesday, those numbers certainly fluctuated from the start of the day until the end. Why was that? Well, Shane Beamer kind of gave us a little look behind the scenes as to what went into it, giving us a better understanding.
Yeah, 2:57 a.m. Was not one of the best moments in my life or recruiting saga. I can say that. So y'all know better than I do. Like audio messages, they delete or disappear after like 2 minutes. Okay, so I woke up this morning after I finally fell back asleep for like an hour, and then I'm like, did I dream that? Because I couldn't find it anywhere on my phone, and I remembered listening to it, and then I didn't go back to sleep. And then I fell back asleep, woke up early, tried to find it, couldn't find it. And I'm like, maybe that would have been a nightmare. But then Taylor Edwards told me, no, they disappear. I'm like, crap, that was real. But I'd say after that, I think around 6:30, I got on the phone with Sterling Lucas and just trying to, what are you hearing? And then a lot of that, it was just, from that point, it was just a back and forth. Sterling talking to the high school coach, Sterling reaching out to the parents, Jody Wright, myself trying to reach out to the parents, reach out to Nick, everybody involved with the process, just trying to figure out exactly, what's going on. It wasn't that I felt necessarily that he was not coming to South Carolina. It wasn't trending in the right direction, I'll say that. It was just it wasn't trending in the right direction. I'll say that. Really, it wasn't. But he finally called me. Nick did. He FaceTimed me mid-morning, and we talked a little bit. And coming out of that conversation, I really felt like this is where his heart was, and this is where he wanted to be. It was just a matter of telling everyone that and making the decision and going with it. And then it was right up before his announcement when I talked to him the last time, and I walked outside here in that little area by the window, and he was on the phone with his mom, FaceTime me, and I said, how you doing? He said, I'm good. And I said, well, I'm not good at all right now. So, like, you're stressing me out. Like, what's going on? And then we talked a little bit more, and that's when I had a really good feeling that he was going to become a Gamecock at that point. But there were a lot of phone calls between myself and then other staff members just reaching out to a lot of people in the morning as well. And it was like I said, in the end, relationships and everybody, it was hard to get everybody on the phone, and a lot of people were different places, but in the end, it all worked out the way it was supposed to work out.
So for anyone out there that was stressed by Harbor's recruitment on Wednesday, just know Shane Beamer was right there with you. Reporting from Williams-Brice Stadium, Mike Uva, Gamecock Central.